All right, everybody. Well, this is our first ever Cardinal Newman Sports podcast, and I'm really excited to be bringing this to you from the Student Life Center. We have a little studio set up here, and this is our first one, so this is exciting. I'm Dave Cox, Sports Information Director here at Cardinal Newman, and the kids are going to be doing a lot of this themselves, so this may be the last time you see me on the podcast, hopefully anyways, as we get better and better at this as time goes on. Here for our first podcast, I am joined by our new head football coach, Frank McManis, who has been working hard, getting ready for the season. Coach, it's been a whirlwind for you. I know you came on here from Southern California, had to get to know the players, had to get to know the school. Tell us how the progress has gone so far as we get ready for our first scrimmage tomorrow.
Yeah, it's been a phenomenal transition. A lot of hard work, a lot of collaboration, but what I can tell you is it's great to be in Santa Rosa. It's great to be a part of the Cardinal Newman family, and the community, the faculty, the admin, the kids have all been phenomenal in this transition. It has been a huge undertaking as we've gotten to this point in the season, but we've done it, and so I'm really excited to scrimmage tomorrow to see kind of where we're at, hit somebody else for the first time, and start making corrections and getting ready for Manteca.
Coming off last season, we made it to the Open Division. We progressed in that Open Division bracket. How do you feel about this team? I mean, obviously, you're coming from the Trinity League, modern day national champion. So you've coached at the highest level. How does this Cardinal Newman squad measure up to your expectations? And where do you think they can go this year?
You know, you can only measure guys on their work ethic, how reliable they are, and their ability. And the Cardinal Newman players have exhibited greatness in all that. It's been a fun time to get to know them as players and as student athletes on campus. They are working their butts off, I can tell you that. We just finished our first ever Marine Day on last Saturday, where we had about 10 Marines come out and just work with them and kind of grind them into the dirt. But a lot of the players say they have never worked so hard, but now here they are. Made it past that point, and we are excited about tomorrow.
Yeah, that Marine Day was awesome. I was out here. Boy, what a drill those guys went through.
Yep.
How did everybody survive that? Little sore muscles, I imagine, the next day?
Yeah, they did. You know, and Ponzo, our new strength and conditioning coach, he did a great job on the cool down, getting them nice and relaxed. Obviously, we had our the water breaks, but they were definitely a little sore. Monday came out a little bit sapped energy-wise, but they recovered by Tuesday. Wednesday had two great practices. Just had our first ever pre-game jog through. Went phenomenal. Execution, timing, everything was great with the coaches. So again, yeah, we're ready to go. I think the kids are poised and physically and mentally ready to play.
All right, well, let's talk a little bit X's and O's. I don't want to get too specific, but you're a defensive guy. You love the defense. You're getting that defense dialed in.
Yep.
Talk about some of the players you expect to have a huge impact this year, and what is this defense going to look like?
Yeah, it's going to be a fast defense. We're going to be able to line up, execute. They are going to be playing fast out there. The big thing is about alignment, assignment, read the keys, and play fast. And so some of the key guys I can see, it's hard to say one guy is going to be a key component, because on the defensive end, the way we always ran things, the way I was taught by the great Eric Johnson of modern day, played for the Eagles and the 49ers for a couple of years and was a Hall of Famer at Washington State. It's really about being a team and playing team defense. If one guy misses their assignment or misexecutes, it really does cost us a big play. So there are going to be some standouts game to game, but again, I think like obviously Cleo Vtoy will be a big component of that, anchoring the defensive line. I like in our secondary. Lars has had a huge spring and summer camp at free safety. He's poised to make a huge jump this year. I've kept asking him, I can't believe you weren't playing as much as you are. I can't believe you didn't play that much last year, because he has taken major strides. I mean, he's looking like a Division I guy with his range. In the linebacking core is going to be led by Dylan Webb at middle linebacker. He's had a phenomenal camp as well. So those are a couple of three key guys I think that are going to be big. But then you've got your Cordell Strain at corner. You've got obviously Kayvon at the other side. Those are two potential lockdown guys that I expect to see. I've got Carmine over as a backer / safety, kind of a hybrid spot. And then his brother Devontae over at strong safety. So got a lot of great guys that are out there. You got Gavin Brockett as our stud backer. And then you got Everett Self and Mikey Seaman. I mean, like I said, we're pretty loaded on D. I mean, I am a defensive head coach, and of course, I'm going to cater to the defensive guys. I want to make sure that I have the best 11 out there, and those guys are very impressive so far.
No, right on. Sounds great.
Yeah.
So tough schedule. You got Manteca and Grant coming right out of the box. Are you guys ready? And what do you need to do between now and then to get more ready?
I would say stay healthy. Like I said, that there's always little nicks and bruises as you get through camp. A lot of guys are starting to heal up, starting to feel better. That's kind of what we anticipated with the new strength and conditioning program with Ponzo. He did a great job of getting these guys ready. So like I said, like you were indicating a little bit about the soreness and stuff, we're going to have an opportunity to see physically how we match up this week when we're down in Antioch. And like I said, I'm excited to see these guys, perform. I think as far as the mental piece of it, we're ready to go. It's just a matter of staying healthy.
All right. Well, fantastic, Coach. Can't wait for the scrimmage tomorrow. Can't wait for the first game next week. It's going to be a great season. I know it. I feel it. And Hugo's going to be back in a little bit to talk to a couple of the players, get a little bit more into their heads and how they're feeling about the coming season here on our first ever Cardinal Newman Sports Podcast.
All right, Hugo Traverso here, sitting down with Devin Bulli, the center of the Cardinal Newman football team. Devin, your senior year, you're a 4-year starter on that team. Just take me through your mind heading into this big senior year. You've become a leader on this squad. Just take me through it.
It's been a great 4 years coming up on the last one, and just a brotherhood of guys that I've been with since freshman year. Some of them have been on varsity with me, some of them haven't, and I just honestly, it's the most exciting year I've had. Obviously, I had a good season sophomore year, but I'm most excited for this year. My strength, my standing was up. We have a new coach, new schemes, and I'm just really excited this year for all the boys.
We mentioned that new coach, Frank McManis, coming up from Modern Day, brings a great pedigree with him. Tell me about that shift in coaches to McManis and what you guys have done over the offseason this year to get you guys ready for this upcoming season.
Coach Frank, he likes to work with the kids and work with their positions. So the kids that are at a certain position, that's where they're going to play. It's not where we need them to play. Wherever they're best at is where they're going to play. And honestly, I think that's better for the team and for the kids because they enjoy it more. So along with Frank coming in, we have more coaches, and it's just boosted our morale, and our coaching staff's great. And so we're all excited for the season, and we're just ready.
Well, you had Marine Day on Sunday. Dave talked with Coach McManis about it. I'm going to talk to you and Cleo about it. Take me through that. It looked brutal.
Yeah.
Just how was it?
Honestly, I thought it was fun because we've had workouts like that before with Sanchez, but honestly, it was a blast for me, and I loved it because it wasn't only like physically challenging, it was mentally challenging. And right away, the first drill you went through, it was just mental stress along with physical stress, and your body wanted to give out, but you got to push past that threshold, and you just got to get through it. And I thought it was really fun, and if you ask a lot of the other kids, they think it was fun too. Some of the younger kids think it was horrible, but they'll get used to it, and it just kind of helps you not only on the football field, but throughout life to get past those mental thresholds and just to continue no matter what's going on around here.
All right, one final thing for you, Devin. You guys head into a tough scrimmage tomorrow in Antioch, facing off against San Ramon Valley, the team that knocked you guys out of the playoffs last year. Are there some key things you guys are focusing on heading into that game?
Some key things we're focusing on. For the O-line, we're focusing on our doubles to the second level. We're trying to stay more together and not try to line through. And I believe for the defense, they're just starting to mold in all their coverages and whatnot, and we're just ready to go and have fun. Honestly, that's our main goal is to have fun.
All right, thank you. Devin Bulli, star senior. He's going to be a great player for this Cardinal Newman football team. Look out for him at center. We'll be right back with Cleo Vtoy for our second interview of the day. Hugo Traverso up here in the nest at the SLC. We're in a beautiful studio. We're sitting down with a great player, Cleo Vtoy. Cleo, it's been a big shift this year. You guys picked up a new head coach, totally new coaching staff, and he's very defensively minded. It is Frank McManis, great pedigree coming from Modern Day High School. Just talk to me about that shift in coaching this year and what you guys did over the summer to ultimately get better.
I think honestly, the shift was a very good shift. Shifting from obviously Coach Sanchez to Coach McManis was a big change. And coaching, but I think it was for the better. He had us, restarting and practicing with our team, and just from there we kind of just gotten better.
Well, you have, and you're shifting here in classes. You're going from a sophomore to a junior, and that brings on a lot of responsibility here at Cardinal Newman High School, going from lighter classes to bigger course loads. How have you balanced your school life and your work with football?
To be honest, the schedule is something to still get used to. I'm still not used to it. So, during school, I try to crank out as much homework as possible. But also, I want to get in after school, the time of football with Coach McManis as much as possible, because I know that I can pick up a lot from him as a defensive player, and knowing that he's a highly valued coach, I want to do my best to take in as much information I can from him, just to be a better player.
Well, you talked about that schedule. You guys have a tough schedule this year, possibly the toughest in school history. You guys opened with Manteca and then Grant, two very highly talented teams from the South Joaquin section. Just talk to me about how you guys have prepared for that, and also your scrimmage tomorrow in Antioch will not be a piece of cake. So just tell me about that preparation.
Our preparation, it's just hard. I mean, he's been running us ragged, a lot, but I think it's just for the better. He's been cranking up practice just a ton, just so that we get as much experience as possible with him before we go to war with him. But I feel like he's prepared us for those two teams, and we're most definitely prepared to play at the gym.
All right, well, thank you, Cleo. Thanks for joining us in the Nest. Good luck with your season this year. We'll see you tomorrow in Antioch. It's going to be a great year.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Ollie Friedman, and I'm here with Hannah Maida from Girls 5 Football. Due to your preparation over the summer, how do you think the season is going to play out?
Our team has been working really hard since the beginning of the summer. We have a strong group of senior girls who have been working together the past 3 years. We have a bunch of new additions to the team, and so I think we're going to be really successful in our league.
Now that Kylie's gone, there's a clear opportunity for others to step up in the leadership role. How do you think that you're going to take on that responsibility?
So I assumed the role as co-captain last year with Callie, and so this year I'm going to be able to step into that position as captain, and I think I'm going to be able to lead the team to a very successful season.
With the addition of the new roles this season, do you think that's going to be a good impact on the team, or is it going to be a setback?
I think it's going to play into our advantage. It's going to make the game quicker. We have a lot of fast girls, and so I think the new rules are going to really be an advantage for our team.
Awesome. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to come watch our game on September 3rd. Go Newman! Woo!